Hey guys, and welcome to Pixel Cherry Ninja's channel. We're continuing the series on the channel called FPGA Gaming Essentials, and this time we are looking at the 1987 game by Sega called Shinobi, the original Shinobi arcade game. We had sequels for the Shinobi games for different platforms as well as the arcade, but we are talking about the original. Before I go further in, guys, if you're not subscribed to the channel, then a subscription and a like is super duper appreciated. I also have a Patreon set up if you wish to further support the channel. Another thing I have to mention, the game Rolling Thunder comes to mind. I personally feel that the game Shinobi was inspired by Rolling Thunder. The way the projectiles work, the way you jump between planes definitely has a sense of familiarity. However, in Rolling Thunder, you don't have a melee attack, and when you bump into an enemy, you don't bounce off. That's one of my favorite mechanics in the Shinobi games, or in particular this Shinobi game, where you can go into an enemy and you can bounce off, and you use that strategically to get your way around the level. Another thing that makes this game really special for me, well, we live in an era now where when we want to watch a game, for example, if there was a game I was stuck on as a kid, I could just go into YouTube now and watch a 1cc. If you're 1cc means one coin clear, and there's a lot of skilled people that play stuff on YouTube, and I could see how the game was played. But back in the day, we didn't have the internet, we didn't really have gaming videos unless you wanted to run a VHS tape and record your gameplay, or no one really took a camcorder to the arcade. It happened, but it wasn't very common, not like you've got your mobile phone now. So if you wanted to get better at a game, you would have a look at some of the other players, and I used to watch the older guys play this game in order to work out how to progress further. And this is a game that's fair. Once you learn the patterns, you learn the enemy attacks, how the game works, the mechanics, you can actually get through this. It takes a little bit of memorization. A lot of games did back then, but there are games back then that damn right cheated you. This one doesn't cheat you. You can systematically work your way through the whole game, and if you're actually really good, you can get past the bonus stage and get yourself an extra life even. But let's talk a little bit more about this game. So the gameplay, you're throwing shurikens, you've got a close range melee attack, and you jump between like the different planes, up, foreground, background, if you want to call it, but like high and low. This had a serious stylish ninja vibe, and it just stood out in the arcade above all the other games at the time. The main character in this is a character called Joe Musashi. Hopefully I've not butchered the name, but he is the legendary ninja protagonist, and he went on to make other games. We'll talk about those in just a second. But guys, this is a game where you needed like fast skill, you needed reflexes, but ultimately you needed to learn the patterns. As well as that, what was great about this game is you had ninja magic, and it encouraged you not to use it, because as you went through the levels not using it, you got more powerful magic that essentially did more damage to bosses. So where I would end up using it, if there was a tricky boss and I thought I was going to take the hit and die, I would press that magic, and if my magic was leveled up, I would do more damage. Now Shinobi came out in 1987, then we got like the Revenge of Shinobi on the Sega Mega Drive. That was a great game as well, reviewed really well. Not something I played a lot, I was more on the Super Nintendo at the time, but I did dabble a little bit. Now my favorite game in the series is Shadow Dancer, the arcade version. This one gave you a K9 companion as well. I've definitely done videos on that on the channel, and I will be covering that as an FPGA essential later on down the line, but I wanted to start with the original Shinobi because this is an iconic arcade game. Then we had Shinobi 3 Return of the Ninja Master, which had super slick and smooth gameplay. As well as that, we had Shinobi for the PS2 in 2002. We also had some on the Sega Saturn. I might be leaving some out here, and I even remember playing one on the 3DS. That was really difficult to play, mainly because I had like the original 3DS when that came out, and it was small and I kept getting hand cramps. But guys, this is a banger of a game. It really wakes up a lot of nostalgia for me. Still holds up really well. And a little bit of trivia, some of the Shinobi games had bosses that resembled the DC character Batman and the Marvel character Spider-Man, and they changed those later on, or Sega changed those later on in order to avoid copyright issues. But that's it. This is my recommendation. Play Shinobi. It's an excellent core from the mighty developer Jotego that's brought us lots and lots of arcade cores. It's publicly available. I've got it for my MiSTer and the Analogue Pocket, and it plays fantastically well on both. Anyway guys, be super duper awesome to one another. Quick video. This is Pixel Cherry Ninja out.